so we are here with Nadir. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm really good today. Just
Oh,
finished
great.
working out for what I can do inside the house and stuff. So pretty
Okay.
good. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm looking at your Instagram stories and I'm like, damn, he's working out again. And like it's a motivation, but then I want to go back to bed. So how do you fight that?
Well, like there is a lot to say. I've never been like these. Well, I've been an active person, but never this so much active. I think I believe a lot like in the working out and a healthy diet and a healthy living now at this point in my life. Like I wasn't like that in the past, but now I am. It's really important for my well-being in my mind to be focused, to be more productive. So I really like to wake up really early in the morning, around 5:30, get my workout in.
Tell me about what you're doing. Tell me about the companies, the everything. Tell me.
The new baby born is called Modetize.com, which is monetization, Modetize. It was a big project what it is. Let's start from that. What it is a multi-platform distribution solution. What does that mean? I've been around the adult industry. I have a company that is a production company, Spizu, as you know, and we shoot a lot, we work a lot, and we try to monetize our content in more places as possible. We work really close to performers, and the typical, and performers start to work with each other. It's like, hey, I don't shoot for the blah, 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 blah. Those companies, I have this afternoon or this evening open. Do you want to shoot some content? They shoot content. They go on their OnlyFans. They sell it to their customers. Then they go on ManyVids and Model Hub, but it was too much to do it all. So that's why we create Modetize, because that should help a performer to save time and multiply the revenues. Now,
So basically what happens there is I'm a performer, okay? And I create a profile there.
well, let's say that you are a performer. There are steps. You probably, as a performer, you already have your own fans. You already have your many beats. You have already your model hub. You already have click for sales and stuff. Right now we cover around 10 to 15 places that you can revenue. We're adding a lot of others. There is a lot of new clip stores that are coming out.
I didn't even know there are so many. This is insane. How
Yes.
does this is amazing because this saves so much time.
Well, that's the thing, it's but we created a system that you're able to schedule your video. So let's say that you want to sell it on Model Hub for the first 2-3 weeks as exclusive content. You go, you post the video, you do your tag, your description, your thumb, your trailer, whatever you like. You put the price and the date of release. It goes out, okay? Then you still have 30 days. That's what we do for security reason for the videos and give a good safe place for the performers, they still have 30 days to go back, add all the other clip store that they like, or maybe they start with a private messaging system of the platform, and then after like a week or two that they revenue on that, they send it out to the rest. So there is the double monetization. I call it the double dip, and I we tested out. We saw it on performer. Performer are liking it. It's bringing more revenue. The secret to build your own brand, I'm the perfect example of that. I came from nothing. Me and my ex, we build our own business from nothing. I never grabbed a camera in my hand before, photography. I had to learn it. But constancy is the big secret. So if you start slow, don't think that tomorrow you're gonna be, oh my God, I'm making $5,000. It's like start slow. It's like the social media. You want to grow your Instagram, you go slow. It's interesting because the data that we're getting right now from performers and even studios, because we're opening these two studios as well. It's that if you're constant with your uploads, you can totally see that the curves goes up on your income. Now, a lot of different, those clip stores or like platforms, you know, um, we saw that people that buy on ManyVids, for example, buy on ManyVids.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go on Clip for Sale, they have their customer base. So there is not really a fight. The customer that comes from one place, they're totally different from the customer from other place.
Absolutely. The customers are loyal to the platforms that they're already in. It's very hard, and
Yes.
it's not recommended. Performers, stop trying to switch your customers. It's good
Well,
if
like
you have them like that.
you know, if you like, I think that like, well, if we keep going like we're going right now, in another 2 years, we're gonna have 50 clip stores and platform. You know, it's gonna get oversaturated. And we know that, like, you know, we totally understand that. But I think that the secret for a lot of this platform is gonna uh, to help the performer, because our goal is to help the performers.
So do I have to pay anything to be on the platform? How does it work?
Well, right now we open it for free because we know that a lot of performer and clip artists, call whatever creators, studio, that everyone is suffering right now, you know. And the truth is that like customers are home right now and they're spending money for now, you know. We saw a higher income in sales, like through everything more or less that we're doing because people are home. But if this COVID-19 keep going, of course, people are going to start to become stingy with their money. So right now is a great time to jump on it, you know, and monetize your content. I want to go back a second when you asked me. So we open it for free right now, and to give a try to performer. Try it, you know, like when you join, like it's simple as that. The first steps that you go in under your account, and you can add different accounts. When I call it accounts, it's like ManyVids, Click for Sales, OnlyFans, blah 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 blah. You know, you go in, you put your information, like you be sure that the logs works correctly. You know, we have like a little tutorial videos, and we have even a text to tell how to do things to
Mm-hmm.
the artist. And then that platform is linked with that. It's a little bit like HotSuite, if you're familiar. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah,
same
absolutely.
concept. It's the same concept. So then they're linked, and then you just go on your upload page, and you put the video, you do your description, you pick the clip stores, you pick individually the price that you want. You know, like some clip store you want to keep it cheaper maybe than other. We have option for the private messaging system on OnlyFans. We're adding more, and more. We're redesigning the platform as well because we're learning a lot from performer to make it more easy. And yeah, and if you don't have one of those clip stores that we offer, our suggestion is to spend that 10-20 minutes to go in that store, sign up to that store. You know, it's like you put your information. It's like the typical stuff, ID, show that you're over 18. It's like they're pretty fast. All the store that we're working with that like we offer, I think that they have a really fast system. Like in less than 24 hours, 48 top, you're approved, and you can start to feed them with the content. So you know, going from 2 stores to 10. I mean, when each store has different customer base, like it's like that. It's just math. Like it makes sense, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Plus, if you don't believe in that, like you can always keep the exclusivity in one place, and then, hey, I made so much money on that store for the first 3-4 weeks, and then, like, you know what? I'm gonna put it all over the place. That's the concept of content, like that you want. You want to push it a lot, and then when you monetize more than you can, you want to find a second way to double dip it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what like we're trying to help performer to become really independent in this way. You know.
Well, this is amazing, especially since you've been in the industry for so long. You know what performers want. You've seen them. You've worked with it as well, and it is.
I did this. You know, I open my 3 windows, post the same video, my speed goes down. You know, it's like the beauty and like and you have to wait and you copy the text and you lose a lot of time. You
Yeah.
know, and another thing that to talk about is like how much time did you spend? Like when you take a 3-4 gigabytes video and you upload in this platform, then you put the same in this and this and this, you end up that like you spending 4 times more than what you should do only once. So in our system, in Modetize, you upload the video to our cloud. Our system take all the loading time away from you. After the first time, you know, from my own house, I upload a 4 gigabytes video in 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
You know, I put it there. Then the system does the submission to all the places. So if a server is super overload, like OVX videos or Model Hub, they're overload that day because a lot of people are uploading or the server is slow. It doesn't matter. Our system is gonna go there. It's gonna take 2 hours, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. So you as a clip artist or performer or studio, you're like, you do it once, like, and then you're like, okay, next.
COVID-19 affect you in any way, like personally, because like you're in California, you do have this lockdown kind of a situation as well. How did it affect you?
Well, like on the monetized side, what we have, I just have, you know, like I run my own production and stuff for Spizu, and so like I'm a busy person. So not having production and we are being like shut down right now, giving me more time to work on Modetize and having ideas on how to reorganize things, you know, working on my business in general. You know, it's like we're coming out with a lot of different ideas of offers. We made the big decision to say, hey, let's take the cost in, everything that we can, to offer it to performer for free so they have a taste of this, you know.
How do you see porn performers in the next 3 years, let's say? What's gonna happen? What's your prediction?
Oh wow, that's a good question that you asked me. I believe that it's crazy that you asked me this because I'm always kind of catching the thing. I catch the waves, you know. I think that a lot of performers are going to become really independent. I think that social media right now, for how much I hate it, like I think that like they ruin your brain and stuff, you know. But I do think that they're really effective until they were not going to be in saturation, you know. I think that a lot of performers are going to become independent. I watch a lot of my friends, you know, go from like working 10 shoots a month for companies. They still work 10 shoots a month, but now they have the revenue sources through different stores and platforms, and add to that like 5, 10, 20. I have girls that I know that they're making 40, 50, $60,000 extra on their own content. So what is going to happen with this? I think that like performers are going to start to hire their own teams and start to do their own production. It's like the dream of every performer when you ask them. And for years I asked them, what's your dream for? Well, you know, I like that. I want to become like, you know, you take Adriana Angel, which is a dear friend. She's an amazing human being. She built her own business. She's a great hard worker, you know, and a beautiful person. A lot of people dream to be like that. And I think the Modetize is going to give them the opportunity, because if you make more money through your content, then you want to invest this money in your own visions. So I think that like for a really long time, a lot of performers were like shooting content, you know, but like they had a hard time pick up in here, and there were not so many options to make money. Now that the performer are taking so much like power and control, and they're shooting so much for their own, and they're making more money. What do you do? Is like the first thing is you're like, well, now I make $10,000. You know what? I want to take $1,000 or $2,000 in this and put my vision, my art. Like, you know, I like gangbang. Okay, I'm gonna shoot gangbang. I want to do a scene that I'm dressed like an alien or like a parody, because that's always what I wanted to do. Well, now you can. And so I think that there's gonna be a switch. This is gonna come. I already see it coming.
What I wanted to, I'm working from home. You're working from home. What I want you to show me is something that you have on your desk.
Well, aside the like 300,000 terabytes of porn that I keep in my desk.
If I was like a teenage boy, it would be my dream to be in your office right now.
Oh, of course. You know, it's like there is stuff that is never going to be seen either. You know, I want to share something that is really important for me as a good Italian boy. It's like I keep my parents' snowball in there.
Oh, that's so
It's,
cute.
you know, I left Italy 15 years ago. I'm 38, just turned 38 now. I came here when I was 23. It's like, it's a good age to come to America, but the funny part is that I didn't speak English at the time. You know, I don't know if I
Okay.
ever told you that. Like, my English was shit, like horrible. You know, I remember going around in school and people, hey, what's up, man? And I was like, huh? And I was like, I'm fine, thanks. What about you? And my parents were always there. They saw like my roller coaster in my life between music and adult industry. You know, I'm a really positive person. So
That's amazing. I mean, it's so great, with this whole craziness that's going on, to be so well grounded and so connected to a part, of your life, of your parents, your family. That's the most important thing at the end of the day. Before we go, I wanna ask you a final question. Do you think porn is responsible for how mainstream sees sex?
well, like, do you think that they see it in a bad way or not?
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm just asking. There
Well,
are
as like, you know,
how do you think we're
I tell you two things about myself and how I see it. I think that like we, us that produce porn, like in general, we just give you an option. Do I tell you to go on a bad fast food to eat? No, but you have the option. So I'm not coming to your house and choking you down like a scene or stuff. I give you an option. So you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
one of my concepts is like, we're not forcing anyone. So like, it's your choice to watch. And like when you have 110 million on Pornhub, you realize that like views per day, you realize that a lot of people are like watching it, you know, for how much you say, no, I don't watch it. Like, but it's your choice, you know. I think that like, you know, seeing that I give you the option to watch or not, I think that we give like the best 5 minutes of their day to a lot of people that are depressed or like they're probably in the relationship. You know how many times I watch emails to my ex. You know, it's like people say, "Hey, you save our relationship." Hey, we love to having sex and be kinky watching you. You know, it's like, yeah, like all this negativity that there is on social media. And it's like attacking people, and this like, hey, listen, it's an option out there. I'm not telling you to go to eat in like the shitty place that you're gonna put like 5,000 calories, but there is, you know, it's like, it's just a business. I always say this: if I had to sell socks, I would do my best to sell. I become a great socks company, you know. And porn for me, adult is like, it brought me a lot of joy and a lot of problems, and then like everybody else, but every business is like that, you know. That's how I take it. I'm really proud of what I do. I'm really proud. You're lucky because nobody get to interview me, and that's why right now I'm talking so much, you know. But
Well, I'm really grateful. I mean, I always enjoy talking to you and listening to you. Have the greatest stories. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me and explain to all of us what Modetize is, and to walk us through a bit in this amazing
yeah,
porn
it's like
family.
jump in, like to everyone, guys. I give you a message. Uh, jump in. It's free. You know, it's like you can try it out. We have different plans. You know, if you want to upload only 5 video per month, but each video can go up to all the platforms. You know, we have plans of 5 video, 15 video, 32 video. We have companies right now that are uploading 150 videos per month, and we do custom and we work with them. Something that is good. There was one thing that I want to tell everyone. You know, someone asked us why you don't open these and do it totally for free. You know, right now, because like people are like, well, it'd be great if it was just a service that I can use. You know, we why we were like the price that we have is because we dedicate servers every few performer, so their upload speed, it's really fast to upload. So you're never going to find yourself like, wow, I take 5 hours to upload this. If you have a good internet connection, you're going to be fast. You're going to be fast. You're not going to be like 3,000, 10,000 people all together in one server uploading in that time. So that's something that we decide to do in that way to help the performer to save more time. You know,
Absolutely. Thank
everything
you.
is about being efficient. That's the secret of a business.
That's true. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for explaining. We're going to link up everything in the description of the video so people can contact you, can contact Modetize, and go to the website and try it out. Um,
Yeah, guys, like if anyone needs anything, support@modetize.com. I'm gonna put it because there is a team that handle that, because if you have to talk to me with my broken English and I go crazy, it's like there is someone, you know, it's like we have a nice team of people. We're trying to expand it. This is the beginning stage of everything, as I was talking before. So be a bit of patience. We're improving everything that we can.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Much
Well,
love.
beautiful. I see you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Nadir.